I've been cooking since I could reach over the counter. I joined the Navy in 1999. During my 8 years in the Navy, I had the honor of cooking for the Admiral, the commander of the U.S. Sixth Fleet. I also had the honor of cooking for dignitaries, royalty, wherever the ship pulled into port and raised the flag, and we'd hold a reception. It was about 2006 when I decided that I wanted to play a more direct role. I never met EOD before. It's the military's bomb squad. I didn't know what that was about. But these guys had a huge armored truck. They had a bomb suit and a robot and all this other cool equipment. And I said, "Hey guys, what's going on?" On December 8th, 2011, I was 8 months into a year-long deployment to Afghanistan. And I'd just returned from my 2 weeks of R&R back in the United States. I'd gotten to have Thanksgiving with my family. I got to see my son turn 1 year old. I got back to Afghanistan and my team picked me up from the forward operating base. I still had the luggage in the back of the truck on this night. But we were in a convoy heading back to work when the convoy commander a few trucks ahead said, "EOD," over the radio. I knocked the luggage to the side and we sent the robot out. The robot did its job and separated some components from this IED that was in the side of the road. But the robot couldn't get the explosive charge out of this hard-packed earth that it was buried in. I hopped out and I had my metal detector in one hand and a hook and line, a rope in the other hand, and over my shoulder, a secondary device detonated right beside me. The lights went out immediately. I reached up to adjust my helmet so I could assess the situation, just to find that the helmet was gone. And my life had been changed forever. I did not want to become one of those disabled veterans that just sat on the couch feeling sorry for himself. And I found some amazing things that I would have never thought of. A blind man had reached the summit of Mount Everest and climbed the 7 summits. If he could do that, then I could certainly get off my butt and go out for a run. What's normally a solo event just becomes a team sport. And before I'd run my first 5K, I'd already signed up for 4 marathons in 4 months. Whitewater kayaking, cycling, running more marathons. I was going to do it all. I went out to Colorado and joined a team that would be going to Kilimanjaro. We climbed 3 14,000-foot peaks in Colorado in a day. When I got home, I had a fantastic week with my brand new girlfriend. And just days later, I was on the phone, I was telling her how fatigued I was feeling, tired. I didn't know if it was the flight or the travel. So I hung up with this girlfriend and laid down. I don't know if it was 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour. but I woke up with an indescribable pain in my head. It was the original injury from years ago. The damage from the bomb blast was too great. I'd contracted bacterial meningitis. My girlfriend was by my side. Within 2 weeks, I was completely deaf. All I could think was, when have I had enough? My girlfriend, Michaela, moved in with me. She left her job behind, her life behind, and dedicated hers to mine. It is the loneliest feeling to be trapped in your body, even with your loved ones all around you. The end of my world was at the end of my fingertips. Michaela had devised a way. She was writing every letter of every word she wanted to say to me in the palm of my hand. Thank God for her. I've regained some of my hearing, but it's taken a long time. I had to find something else. I had to find more purpose. The holidays were coming, and Michaela and I had invited friends and family, and we were going to make a feast. And I got so excited. Cooking's my thing, and I love doing it. I started weeks in advance on the desserts. An Italian cheesecake with ricotta cheese and pies, all the types of pies you could think of, and fudge. I was taking ingredients, nuts and chocolate, and I was dumping alcohol, whatever flavor I could think of. I was coming up with. I've got so many flavor ideas, so many different recipes to try. And what I didn't notice, but Michaela did, I was smiling again. For the first time in maybe a year. I had something to do. The cooking was therapeutic. And I was excited about the next day where I could create something and I could share it with others. And while I was in the kitchen, Michaela was building a business. Extraordinary Delights. You know, that woman's so amazing, and I love her so much. I asked her to marry me. She said yes. She built EOD Fudge while I was cooking EOD Fudge.